Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're over on the test server, link in the description as always if you want to get onto it. But we're here to check out the new Celestial that's just dropped into the game. Morale? I suck at the names. But anyway, she looks cool. Let's get into it. Okay, so we'll go through her abilities and then have a playtest with her. There's a few things about her that I've looked at, and some things on paper sound really nice, but I don't think they function the way they just might sound. So, the ultimate ability, Cosmic Field. At the start of the battle, she creates a star core which remains on the battlefield. When she uses her ultimate ability, a Cosmic Field is generated for 6 seconds, which traps enemies in. While the Cosmic Field exists, she deals 120% damage per second to all enemies trapped by it. If an enemy escapes the Cosmic Field, she'll deal 320% damage to them, and also stunning them for 3 seconds. Exists for 8 seconds. So it's like this little orb with a ring around it that exists all the time. When she ults, everyone that's inside of the big ring, they'll get like a lightning bolt to the orb, and if they go outside the ring, then they get stunned and get that extra damage. So that's pretty much the way it works for that. Okay, next up we have Cosmic Motion. She commands her star core to move to the most densely concentrated area of enemies, which deals 60% damage to any enemies that are in its way. It goes up to 75%. It's good for tracking the most densely populated area, obviously. Next up, she charges her star core with cosmic power, causing it to explode, dealing 240% damage to nearby enemies. As you can see, lots of AoE damage, basically just from this core. The first ability is the core sits there, it does damage, and she ults and it does more damage. This one, it just moves and does damage, and this one, it just explodes and does damage. Then we have this one, Celestial Blessing. During the battle, the star core gathers cosmic energy over time from the galaxy. Once the star core has finished gathering energy, it respectively transfers 120 energy points to Moriel and all allies close to it, which consequently exhausts all of the star core's energy. The star core is able to gather 10% of its total energy capacity per second. And then it goes, the skill ups are, it gives 160 energy points to her and her allies, and then transferring energy also grants her and her allies a shield with 180% of her attack. So, a quick recap on the basic abilities. AoE damage that does more AoE damage and links enemies to it so they can get stunned. AoE damage and moves the orb. AoE damage because the orb explodes. And this one means the orb is giving allies a shield and energy. Pretty basic there. Now, signature item. It's all about the orb. During battles, each time an enemy hero is near the star core, loses 1% health, the star core gathers an extra 0.4% of its total energy capacity. Obviously, you want it to get to 100% as fast as possible, so it can give your allies a shield. You'll see that it also gives them attack buff, and it also gives them energy. So, nice cool buff that you can get going with this thing. When the star core is transferring energy to her and her allies, it will also raise their haste. The 10 was the attack, so you get an attack, haste, energy, and a shield, and then during battles, each time an enemy hero near it loses 1% of their health, it gains 0.6%. So to me, 30 isn't like necessary. Just on paper, there may be some situation where 30 becomes necessary, but 30, all it's doing is adding an extra 0.2% per percentage health lost by enemies near it. So I don't think that sounds vital. I like this one in that it seems to give you the two good bonuses on 10 and 20, which is nice. So that's not bad. And then we look at the exclusive furniture. If an enemy walks into the star core's cosmic field after it has already been created by Moriel's ultimate ability, they shall also become trapped. If an enemy leaves the cosmic field and is later trapped again, the damage dealt this time is reduced by 20%. Cool beans. And this one, while the cosmic field exists, all enemies on the battlefield are pulled towards the star core at a certain speed due to the gravitational force. Now, this one here is what got me. I read this and I thought this sounds completely broken. It sounds like, who needs Chicken Ear on anymore? You just put her in there and then she sucks everyone in. Now, the thing about this is, there's two things about it. The cosmic field exists. Now, if we go over here and we look at this, the cosmic field is only active for 6 seconds after she uses her ultimate. So it's not like a start of the battle thing. She has to use her ultimate to generate the cosmic field. So that's when this occurs. That's the first downfall to it. The other thing is that it seems to only be enemies that are inside the ring. It doesn't seem to be every enemy on the battlefield from the little testing I've done. Now, I could be wrong about that. So let's just jump in to the Arena of Trials and have a little play with her. So we'll jump into this one, have a basic look. Basically, you'll see the ring there, you'll see the orb. It's doing that damage, it explodes, deals damage. It's not really moving because it's in the same most densely populated area. But watch this when she ults. You'll see the lightning bolts, and you can see it move towards them, the lightning bolts. That means they're in that field. So that's pretty much the basics to everything she does. We don't have signature item or furniture in this battle. So that's her basic skills. She puts an orb out, the orb moves, the orb explodes, the orb grants energy and stuff like that. So cool. The cool thing to note is it does say that it grants her energy and nearby allies to it. So I think that means she can be in the back row, but you can have a bunch of melee allies, and we'll talk about sort of teams and stuff in a minute. So this one here. Now, we've got a chicken available to us. I don't want to use it yet. I just want to show you guys a couple things. So we're going to go with something like this. And then we'll go like Lawson for the link. So with this idea, my thought was when I first read it that she's going to put this orb out and it's going to suck everyone in, and we're just going to have Cecilia reducing everyone's attack, and it's going to be happy days. Not exactly how it works. So let's just go in here on 1x speed and have a look at what happens. So she puts that orb there. You can see it sort of moves around to track where the highest densely populated area was. The problem is there's a Tassie in here, which means she's getting banished, which kind of sucks. But we'll wait. Hopefully she gets towards doing an ult soon. Because I want to see her ult and see if it drags everyone in. So if it drags the Kelter in, that means it does work like that. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So we're watching the Titus right now. So does the Titus get sucked into it? See how the Titus didn't get sucked in? He stayed out there. That's what makes me believe that it's only enemies that are inside the range of it that actually get sucked into the core. So it's going to take a bit more testing and to figure out exactly how it works. But it's not like completely broken OP. Like, you look at that. She was getting banished the whole time. So let's just exit out and try again. Arena of Trials. And this time we'll do it with Chicken. I think she's going to be a great addition to chicken teams, whether it's Chicken Iron or Chicken Queen. Like, I feel like either of them are going to be good. I don't think she's really going to be necessary for Chicken Iron. I feel like you want more control in that team than just raw damage. But in something like a Chicken Queen where you've got a lot of CC, that's where I think she'll shine. I feel like in Chicken Iron, dropping something to bring more damage when you're dropping CC, I feel like the CC is the more important part because you got enough burst in that team anyway. But hey, I'm not a pro, I could be wrong. But let's just throw a chicken in here. Let's put a Gorvo in. Let's do it like that. Let's put you in there. And then let's put the Cecilia in just to reduce all their attacks. So let's have a look how this works. So I think this is going to be like a cool team for her. See how it moves? Now they're all sort of in range of it. And now they're all copying that damage. And then she's going to ult here. So she's in the middle of ulting right now. So then they get sucked in because they were there. The Entandra's left to attack her, and now she's dead. So that didn't really work too well. Let's put it on faster speed, see if we can actually win this anyway. Go Gorvo, you can do it, buddy. You can do it. Rip the dream. Let's see damage. Let's see damage. Okay, that sucked as well. Let's try again. Let's try a different formation. I just want to do the Cecilia because it's fun. Let's put you front row. Let's put you there, and let's put you there for a link. So let's just see how this goes. Just mix it up a little bit. So her thingy's out there. It's exploding, dealing some damage. Everyone's dying. It's a sad time. Wow, rip the dream. Rip the absolute dream. I just want to try and make her be the emphasis of the damage. Now, let's try this one more time. So that's not working too well. So like, do we just bring a standard team and ignore that, or do we do something like this? Let's just play around with positioning and see if it makes a difference. I don't know if this is what we did the first time. So there's the ring. The ring's moving with them. I'm waiting to see her ult here. So she's gonna ult as soon as she comes out of this. No, because she's gonna get slept. Damn that Tassie. There's a Lucretia there. She's getting spanked. Is she actually going to survive? Oh, Hendy saving her. Go, Hendrik. Okay, she's dead, but we should be fine now. Oh no, there's Lucretia. Rip the dream. Rip the absolute dream. Oh no, did we kill her? Okay, it's just Calvin. Oh no, there's also a Tassie. Wow, I cannot beat this team to save my life. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. There you go. Okay, so let's check that. Yeah, she died way too early. So I don't know. I don't like. My thought is that chicken should be a thing with her, but I could be completely wrong. Like I said, I normally overhype things, but like I felt like when I read her, she sounded really awesome. But literally all she is an orb that does damage, and yes, it does buffs as well, but it takes time. She has a little bit of CC with the stun when they leave, but it's like, I don't know, I feel a little bit underwhelmed by her abilities. I could be completely wrong with this. I just think she's overkill for the AoE damage if she can move. Now, this is a bad test because we're stuck with this Tassie team that just spam banishes her, which really sucks. Let's just try something different. I wish we had like an Iron here so we could do something like that. Let's do like a Warwick and throw them back into it. Let's just see how that goes. And then we'll put you and like you. Let's just try something random to see if it works better. Okay, that worked a lot better, to be fair. Bring them over to your side. That's the way the game works. Okay, she did some nice damage in that one. So I think it's just going to come down to actually testing specific teams, which, you know, we'll do on Kiasma when it drops on global servers. But yeah, that's Moriel. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, AoE damage, AoE damage, AoE damage. This ability ends up doing energy, shield, attack, and haste, which is really nice if all your allies are grouped up on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, and we've got the little suck in that this does as well. So I don't know, guys. Sorry about that. This cold is killing me. I'm not too sure. I think I don't want to say she's gonna be bad, and then everyone's like, "Dude, she's amazing." But I don't think she's gonna be like the new meta. I think she's gonna complement teams more than anything. Like, she doesn't seem completely broken. I feel like she could be a main damage dealer for teams, but I feel like she's not going to be like create her own team. Like, I feel like she might go into chicken Iron maybe for the extra damage, which is already an established team and it's already pretty good. Maybe the chicken queen type team. Have to wait and see. Maybe it's a team where you throw all the enemies back, which is basically chicken Iron, so it's like, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, guys. Let me know what you think down below. We'll do testing when she comes to global. Anyway, that is Moriel. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.